What's up everyone, and welcome back to the RR Buildings channel. My name's Kyle, and if this is the first time watching any of my videos, I thank you for coming along, and hopefully I win you over. You hit that subscribe button, maybe you smash the thumbs up if you enjoy this video. But with that being said, I wanted to talk about the Makita XGT 40 volt platform. But then I thought, you know what? The tools that I have, which are just on loan by the way, I didn't get them for free, I don't get to keep them, and no money is exchanged in making this video. This is purely my thoughts, hopefully to help you guys out with any future tool purchases. I love tools, I know you guys love tools, so let's go ahead and get into this video. So when I originally started thinking about this video and what I was going to talk about and share with you guys, because I've been using some of these tools, the XGT, over the last couple weeks, maybe if you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you might have seen me with one of these tools in my hand. But when I started thinking about that, I thought to myself, okay, who in their right mind is going to go out and buy a brand new battery platform if they have already an existing platform? 18 volt Makita will not work with their 40 volt XGT line. So it's a completely separate battery line. I know a lot of people don't like it when brands do that. So what I thought was, okay, the tools that was sent to me, they're all items that you could just basically get an existing 18 volt platform. So what I thought is, okay, does the 40 volt add anything to the tool? Are you gonna get enough to justify the tool upgrade into a new battery platform? Now I will say the tools I have are not the only tools. It's a full platform. I do believe they've got over 50 tools. Honestly, I don't know, I didn't read the exact marketing literature. I did, however, see that they've got a single 40 volt battery, 7¼ rear handle, and a 10¼ 40 volt rear handle saw coming. So that piques my interest. Do I care about getting a 40 volt angle grinder? No. I mean, my single battery Milwaukee or DeWalt or Bosch, they all work pretty darn good with one battery and the current platform that I own all the batteries. Do I need a new impact driver with a new battery platform? This is a pretty cool battery. It's a really nice drill, but is it better or enough better to justify? So what I wanted to do was take some of the common personal favorites of mine, the ones I use daily, and kind of just put them up against the new 40 volt. Now what I will say, and I already said it, these tools are just some intro tools, the tools that everybody's comfortable using and what I believe Makita put out there with their reps, because these were basically rep loaned tools. Acme Tools sent these out to me knowing that I would probably love to put them through some sort of test, give them a go, and share my thoughts with you guys. So I'm sure that's what it boils down to. Without further ado, let's go ahead and put some of these tools against my favorites, current favorites, and see how they perform, see what you guys think, and yeah, we'll go from there. Now the first test we're gonna do here is a pretty simple test, okay? It's something that I've shown quite a few times, mainly to show off the amazingness of a GRK screw, because what I've got is some two pieces of 6x6 cedar. Yes, that's not as hard as oak or whatever, and you might be like, we'll do it in a real test. Listen, it's about consistency. These drills are all gonna be driving the same screw through the same material, no pre-drill, and we're gonna do them on a head-to-head. Don't come at me with you use your right hand on this one, you use your left hand on that one. I'm fairly ambidextrous and I can do it with both hands, so don't worry about that. The important thing is we're gonna be using the triple hammer 36 volt. I love this drill, I talk about it a lot. People always say that there's better ones out there. There might be, we're gonna find out right now, because most people say put it up against a Gen 3 Milwaukee or a Makita. Now this is the new 40 volt. This is GDT01. And I've been using it, I do like it. I believe that this might perform better than the triple hammer. I do believe that the Milwaukee will be faster. I just don't like it as much on a daily use, but that's just me. Okay, first we're gonna go head to head with the Gen 3 Milwaukee and the 40 volt XGT. Just so you guys all know, we're in speed 3, and this has 4 speeds, so they're both on their highest speed possible. I'll put the Milwaukee in my right hand, and I'll put the XGT in my left hand. And on the count of 3, we're just gonna go ahead, pull the trigger. They look exactly the same. 1, 2, wait a second. You guys, we gotta be safe. I need my hearing protection. We gotta have hearing and eye protection, otherwise the safety Nazis will come after me, even though we're just putting screws in some wood. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That was probably too close to call. I would say either of those are pretty good. Now I might be able to review this. I feel like the Milwaukee might have hit first. It's hard to say, okay? There's a lot of variables, pretty much consistent. Let's go ahead and zip this out. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the XGT up against the triple hammer. Okay, high speed, we're all good. Oh, and just so you know, we got 4 bars. We got 4 bars. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Now that wasn't as close to call. You might be thinking, okay, it could have just been whatever, maybe my left hand was stronger, maybe this wood was not as dense over here. Let's go ahead and swap them. And we're gonna go ahead and go triple hammer versus Milwaukee. Let's just get this out of the way because I'm a fanboy of Milwaukee, I like Milwaukee, but it doesn't mean that Milwaukee makes the best everything. So here we go, 1, 2, 3. Once again, that was pretty darn close. I think the consistency of the wood, I think that how I start it, all those things can factor minutely. The important takeaway here though, guys, is that does it really matter which one you use? From a performance standpoint, no, it doesn't, okay? You're not gonna be daily driving long 12-inch 3/8 lags into lumber. You're gonna probably drive some 3-inch framing screws, occasionally have to do this. Either one of these is great. So, let's get to the next tool. Next test we're gonna do is with a drill. These are all hammer drill driver premium units, okay? This is the Milwaukee Gen 3, great drill, fast, we use it all the time. This is the XGT drill, and this is the new 18-volt Makita. Honestly, this thing's a beast, so I just wanted to put it in the mix. I do have this nice handle which helps with the kickback. I don't have handles for these other guys. They're probably around here somewhere. It is what it is. I'm gonna be careful. This type of thing can cause injury, guys, so I'm just saying be careful. We're gonna go ahead and I've only got 1 of these bits. Actually, yeah, I actually do have 2 of these bits. However, I'm not doing a side-by-side test because it'll rip my arm off if I've only got 1 hand. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Milwaukee first. This is a, oh man. This is a 2. I must not have that in my chuck, right? This is a 2 9/16 self-feeding bit here, and a lot of times plumbers and stuff, they use these to go through studs and walls. Let's just go ahead and do this. Let's see how it does. So this is the Milwaukee, the one I use mainly. That's 2-speed. All right, so we had to go into low speed to do it. No big deal, it's probably safer that way. This is the XGT. Okay, we're gonna start in speed 2. Holy crap. That was extremely impressive. But do I need to go to the 40 volt or can I just use the 18 volt drill that they've recently come out with? Let's give it a try. Wow, that 40 volt was really impressive. Wow, you know what's really crazy? What's really crazy is I don't think I need 2 hands. Oh. I didn't lock my chuck. Did you guys know when you lock your chuck, you give it a crank and then go back the opposite way just a little bit, and that should lock it in. That's pretty impressive. Full speed, one hand, RIP wrist. Aha, did you see that? That's pretty cool. That is called anti-kickback, or some acronym that Makita uses. That is crazy fast, guys. Okay, I can do this. I can do this, and it's got the power to do it, but good Lord, guys. This round, I'm gonna have to give it to Makita, and specifically the 40 volt. Easy one-handed operation, safety first with that anti-kickback, and power to boot. Let's go ahead to the next test. Since we've got this board already set up here, let's go into the circular saw. This is the 7 1/4. It's a top handle, and I'm a fan of the rear handles. I do have a top, well, kind of a top handle. I mean, the same similar idea. Obviously, you can see this flex volt DeWalt's a lot longer. This thing is super compact, and listen to the motor RPM. Both similar in startup speed and brake. Okay, let's see how they cut through the lumber, and I'm just gonna run some, just rip a couple on each and get a feel. I haven't even used this tool yet, so this will be a first for me. I mean, I'm not ever gonna cut like that. I'm gonna cut with care and precision, but dang, that's pretty impressive. Let's see how this flex volt works. This is obviously DeWalt 60 volt. So let's go ahead and give it a go. Pretty impressive. I do have some obviously amazing blades, Diablo. You guys know I love my Diablo. This just has a stock Makita max efficiency blade. And then we've got the Milwaukee rear handle. Kind of opposite. I know I should be cutting on the other side, but it is what it is. Okay, either one of these saws are amazing, but this Makita is smooth. Holy crap. Okay, I gotta stop wasting this lumber. Stuff is like gold these days, guys. I think this test just shows that whatever you're gonna use, any premium saw, you're probably gonna be okay. I didn't see a noticeable difference that I would say, bro, I'm gonna go buy that Makita. However, very shortly, this one battery can power a 10 1/4 inch saw and the 7 1/4, which we use the 7 1/4 36 volt Makita all the time. We love it. It's lightweight, ergonomic. You guys know that. You guys have seen that saw now for a couple years. They're gonna be able to just do one battery. That's the one reason I didn't like to use the Makita, because I hated wasting two 18 volt batteries all the time. Now we're gonna be able to do it with their 40 volts. Let's go ahead and check out the Sawzall. Geez, I'm really making a mess for you guys. And I gotta clean it up. Now, when you're talking Sawzalls, guys, there's really only one Sawzall that I ever recommend, and it's Milwaukee. They were the maker of the Sawzall. This is the Super Sawzall. This thing's a beast. It's got orbital. It feels good. It's heavy duty. Let's go ahead and see how it compares to the 40 volt. We've got some Diablo clean wood blades. So these things will just rip right through this 2x material. And let's just waste no time, and let's see how this, I better put that over there. Let's see how this performs. Here's the Milwaukee. By the way, this is model number 2722. Just so there's no, oh, you use the Milwaukee first with a fresh blade. Not that it even matters. The Diablos will last for a long time. We're gonna make sure we're in high speed. Oh. Let's do this. I'm just gonna let the weight of the tool do the job. This seems dumb because one of these is gonna go through first, and if it's my Milwaukee, then the Makita is just gonna drop. Here we go. Okay, I assumed that was gonna happen. The Super Sawzall's got orbital. I don't think this does. I don't see anything that talks about orbital, and I didn't read the product literature. My guess is this Milwaukee's gonna beat it all day, but it doesn't perform bad at all. All right, this was a pretty quick video, guys. I don't know what it means to you. To me, it means that the 40 volt is definitely legit. It's got great power. Runtime is probably gonna be very similar to the other systems out there. The big thing is it worth upgrading? Should you go out and start buying a toolkit for 40 volt? Honestly, if you have good tools, no, I don't think that that's the point. The point is, if you're looking to get high demand, high performance tools, such as, let's say, core drills, rotary hammers, 10 1/4 circ saws, those big tools need big battery power. And that's, I think, where the 40 volt is looking to fill the gap, but also giving tools like an impact driver that is still performing at the same level or better than other options out there. So with that being said, all the tools they sent me, the only one that I would say, dude, legit, just buy this one, would be this drill driver. But obviously that's crazy. Why would you buy one tool for one purpose when these other 18 volt or 20 volt options are probably just as good? Well, you probably wouldn't. And I'm not gonna say you should. I'm gonna say that Makita, cool battery platform, lots of power, good ergonomics, but I'm waiting for that 7 1/4 and 10 1/4. Those are the tools that I'm interested in right off the bat. But I kind of want to keep this because I've been using it all week. Greg has used it. He liked it. The ergonomics are good. The speed, the quietness. There's really just a lot of good about it, even though it doesn't outperform, let's say, the Milwaukee or the Metabo. I'm always about ergonomics. That's why I would never choose this. I just hate the ergonomics of a right blade saw. And that's why, honestly, I don't like the Sawzall. It probably performs okay, but I like the ergonomics and the feel of that Milwaukee. It's just been my go-to. These guys, I kind of want to keep. So hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. Like I said, and I'll wrap it up one more time, don't go out and just buy the biggest, greatest, latest just for a couple tools. Look at the platform. Look at the entire system. I think the 40 volts got something coming. I just hate the fact that I've got all these other 18 volt Makita batteries and tools, and they won't be cross compatible. If you want to go check out some of the tools, Acme Tools are the ones that sent these out. I'm not making any money by making this video. I'm sending them back to them, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe I'll get my hands on some 40 volt as it starts rolling out, just like the rest of you. And I'll continue to let you guys know how they perform. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Like always, if you enjoyed the video, if you want more content, hit the subscribe button. If you got a video that you'd like to see, some tools you want to see tested or put up against other tools, drop them down below in the comments, and I'm always looking for great ideas to make good, engaging content that's helpful to you guys. So with that, I'm out of here. Thanks a lot, and we'll catch you on the next video.